We often think communication is about what we say, but it's really about how present we are when we say it. Think about your last tense conversation. Did you truly listen, or were you just reloading your internal arguments? Most of the time, we communicate on autopilot, driven by ego, fear, or a desperate need to be right. This reactive communication creates walls instead of bridges. It violates the core principle of respect that guides the source's compass. Our words become weapons, not tools for connection. We speak from our wounds, not from our wisdom. Mindful communication is the antidote. It means grounding yourself in the present moment, using your inner compass as your guide before you open your mouth. How do you make this shift? It begins with a pause. When a difficult topic arises or when a challenging statement is made, your natural instinct is to react instantly. Instead, take a single conscious breath. This pause creates the sacred space between the stimulus and your response. The pause is an act of self-mastery. It allows you to ask a crucial question. Is what I'm about to say true? Is it necessary, and is it kind? When you anchor yourself in the present, you speak from a place of clarity and spiritual truth, not from a place of reactive emotion. To speak mindfully, we must filter our words through three ethical lenses, aligning our speech with our highest values. 1. Non-judgmental listening. Communication starts with listening. When someone is speaking, are you listening to understand them, or are you listening only to formulate your rebuttal? Listening mindfully requires tolerance, allowing their perspective to exist without needing to immediately correct or dismiss it. This honors their worth as a child of the source. Honesty without harm. Mindful communication requires truthfulness, but truthfulness is not an excuse for cruelty. We must speak our truth, but we must do so with compassion and respect. For example, instead of using blaming language like, "You never listened to me," you speak from your own experience. "I feel unheard when I share my feelings." This is honest and minimizes defensive reactions. Taking responsibility. Own your part of the conflict. Reactive communication often involves projecting our own shadows onto others. By taking a mindful breath, we check our motives. Are you speaking to manipulate, to punish, or truly to resolve the situation? Authentic mindful communication requires you to own your feelings and needs without dumping your emotional weight on the other person. Practicing connection. Mindful communication is a spiritual practice. It transforms everyday interactions into opportunities for ethical and spiritual growth. It is a commitment to treating every person as a sacred being, even or especially during disagreement. Make a commitment to this practice today. Pause before you speak. Listen with the intent to understand. Speak from a place of compassion and truth. When you communicate mindfully, you are not just having a conversation. You are extending an invitation for deeper connection, honoring the source, and building the respectful world you wish to see.